Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will learn static IV characteristics of an silicon controlled rectifier, also called as SCR. Before we learn the static IV characteristics, we will review some fundamental concepts. Suppose I have a switch S connected across a voltage source E. The current is recorded by the ammeter and the voltage is recorded by the voltmeter. When the switch is open, we will notice that the voltmeter records a voltage of E volt. And since there is no closed loop form, the current recorded by the ammeter is 0 amperes. Thus, entire voltage is blocked by the switch and the switch records a voltage of E volt, which is a high voltage, and the current is 0 ampere, which is a very low current. Similarly, when switch is closed, the voltmeter will record a voltage of 0 volt. This is because voltage across short circuit is 0 and the current recorded by the ammeter is infinite ampere. This is because the resistance in this circuit is 0, I is equal to V upon R. Since R is 0, I is equal to infinite ampere. We can apply the same terminology in the static IV characteristics. As you can see over here in the static IV characteristics, the voltage across the SCR is very high. However, the current is very small. Since the voltage is high and the current is low, the SCR acts as an open switch in this region. Similarly, in this region, you can notice that the voltage is high and the current is very small. High voltage and low current indicates that the SCR operates in the open condition. It acts like an open switch. Similarly, over here, if you notice that the voltage across the SCR is very small and the current is very high. So the SCR is acting like a closed switch. The figure on the left shows an elementary circuit for obtaining VI characteristics of an SCR. To obtain VI characteristics, we have a load which is connected across the switch. Here the switch that we are using is an SCR. So the load connected in series with the switch is connected across the voltage of E volt. At the gate, we have a voltage ES applied across gate and cathode. There are three modes of operation of an SCR. The first mode is reverse blocking mode. In reverse blocking mode, the SCR is reverse biased. The cathode is positive with respect to anode. As you can observe, the gate is open, and since the cathode is positive with respect to anode, junction J3 and junction J1 is reverse biased. Junction J2 is forward biased. Since junction J1 and J3 are reverse biased, the SCR acts like an open switch. If you observe the static IV characteristics, you will see that as you increase the voltage across the SCR will block the voltage and the current is very small. This indicates that the SCR acts like an open switch. When the voltage is increased beyond a certain voltage called as reverse breakdown voltage denoted by VBR, the junctions J1 and J3 collapse and the current immediately rises. In this region, if you notice, the voltage is high as well as the current is high, and there will be a tremendous power loss. Since there will be a tremendous power loss, there is a chance of the SCR getting damaged. This is represented by region PQ. When the SCR is forward biased, that is, anode is positive with respect to cathode with the gate circuit open, junctions J1 and J3 are forward biased and junction J2 is reverse biased. Since junction J2 is reverse biased, as you increase the voltage across the SCR, the current is very low. This is forward leakage current. And the SCR acts like an open switch in the region OM. When you increase the voltage beyond a certain voltage called as forward breakover voltage, there is a transition from forward blocking mode to forward conduction mode. And immediately the device starts conducting current. This is represented by region NK. As you can see over here, the voltage is small, whereas the current is large. The junction J2 has broken down and the device starts conducting, which is represented by NK. In the next lecture, we will learn different methods of turning on an SCR.